tidy here.
Dale and I, we're working at our
It's the week of love, people. It's the week of love. Flowers can be beautiful and a welcome way to show appreciation, love, friendship on Valentine's Day.
Friendship, right? People bring things, you know, friends, things. So one thoughtful alternative is to give a flower that has a little bit longer staying power than perhaps a rose. Those are beautiful. They're great. Garden guy Dale Kay joins us this morning with his top Valentine's Day plants and a coffee for me. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess you didn't bring one.
Good morning, Pumpkin. Good morning, Kelly. So
sorry,
you know, it's one of those. It's one of those things. It's one of those things where, you know, roses and flowers may not always be appropriate because, you know, there's Valentine's Day, you're talking about that a little bit earlier, friends, teachers, all, you know, grandparents, a lot of those folks all receive Valentine's Day gifts. And so there are some great alternatives. You mentioned they last long. Of course, chockies and flowers, they have quite a limited lifespan, whereas these plants will last a lot longer and maybe even just a little bit more thoughtful than just roses because, you know, they're popular, right? But it's kind of like, could be interpreted as a crutch, or maybe you just want to spice it up a little bit, just like Alex was a little bit spicy just a wee little bit earlier. So let's take a look at some of the alternatives that last longer, and I'm kind of buried in orchids here, so we'll just kind of start here for safety's sake for me. Orchids, of course, and particularly in these types of orchids, the Phalaenopsis, they do last a long time. It's probably one of the most longest blooms that you can buy. I'll just hold that one up there. That's actually a two plant or a two spike
into a heart
that's been kind of framed onto a heart frame, which is quite nice. This one here is actually dyed pink. They inject it with a dye, so it's a little bit different. If you've seen those blue orchids, kind of the same thing. They usually go under the name Mystique, but the thing about the dyed orchids is they will revert back to white when the blooms are, you know, the pink, the dye kind of does come out of the bloom, and that will revert to white. But maybe you're thinking about popping the question. Pink orchid goes to white wedding dress. Just a thought. Just a thought.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe make the connection. I don't know. Just helping out. This one here also long-lasting, and this is basically almost like a poinsettia leaf. It's really not the flower. It's just the bract, the wee little flowers that pop out of here. But anthuriums are also a great Valentine's Day plant. This one's all kind of jazzied up into a glass vase, so much like a flower vase kind of works the same
When you
way.
say long-lasting, like roughly how long?
Months and months and months. Literally. Wow. And if you buy the orchid at the right time, or there's enough of these spikes or these blooms that haven't bloomed out, the buds that haven't bloomed out, you know, 4 months. You know, really a long time. The anthurium, because it is just a modified leaf, this one will also last a long time as well, which is quite advantageous. Watching love bloom, of course, there's the little bulb gardens here, and you'll see those quite often in the spring, from now all the way through to Easter and beyond. But to have that fun bloom, or watching your love bloom, that's always kind of fun as well. And of course, those can pop out into the garden later after the ground kind of unfreezes, and you can get out and do a little bit of planting. Rounding out some of the good blooming plants, cyclamen is a great one, and again, very, very long lasting. There's like a little azalea right here. This would be a great grandparent bloom because it's kind of that era. It's got a little bit of OG in it, which is quite nice. And then the tuberous begonia, or the Riga begonia right here, has kind of actually a sweet fragrance to it as well, so that's kind of nice. And then very, very popular right now, particularly with the younger generation. I literally see it every day, and there's, you know, a lot of houseplant shops. There's garden shops that you can go to, garden centers. Houseplants in general, extremely popular with young couples. You'll actually see them shopping for, you know, plants for their offices, plants for their home. So any of the foliage that has a heart-shaped leaf to it, and philodendrons will be one of those groups of plants, and I'm showing pretty much all philodendrons there because of their heart-shaped leaf. Those ones are really, really popular. There's like a little Hoya down in that little red cup. That little red cup right down in the bottom, the little Hoya right there, that's really popular. That's a great little grab and go if you're looking for a teacher's gift or something like that. I don't know, do people do that for teachers? I don't know, whatever. That's a great little grab and go that's inexpensive. Aglaonemias, that red foliage that's right there. You'll find aglaonemias actually in all kind of shades of green. There are pinks and reds as well. And then finally, the string of pearls.
Yeah, what is this?
So, yeah, it's basically string of pearls. So instead of the pearl necklace, string of pearls, just helping you out.
It's like peas. It looks like peas.
Yeah, peas. Don't eat them though; they won't taste like peas.
All right.
Don't put them with your garlic shrimp.
Yeah.
Then, of course, you can make you can also make a little bit of an indoor garden as well, a living arrangement. That would be fun as well. And of course, you can always jazz up your plants. Oh, I didn't want to show that one. That's kind of let's do the other one. A family show. I forgot it's a family show. There we go. We were meant to be. So you can always jazz up your house plants with some pottery, some picks, and all that kind of fun stuff as well.
All right, Dale,
okay.
thank
And
you.
look and also you can bring little
just for you.
them.
Just for you. I bought those just for Alex.
That's very sweet, Dale. All is well.
I haven't made a friend. I'm going. I haven't made a friend here all morning.
I'm right here.
Shane, what are you doing?
I'm
Sorry you
right
had
here.
to be a
I'm
part of
coming
that,
over here.
Kelly,
I'm coming over
and
to
you
you.
at home.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Thank you, Dale.
We'll move it along. Great ideas, Dale, as always.
There's actually 2 chocolates, so I'm just going to take
one.
this. He just left
and
them
look
in his
at it.
deal.
Oh, I'll find something
All
else.
right.